But you know what? I think what's more dangerous than COVID is me in lockdown.
Honestly, yeah. Hi guys, we're back! Welcome back to the channel! So it's been a while. We kind of took a small break from YouTube to figure things out on our own and like take care of ourselves, but we're back and we're ready to attack with more art videos for you. As you can see, we reconstructed our YouTube channel now, so it's just me and Zahra.
Welcome to Art House!
You're gonna see more of us and
Art House! Art House!
And I hope you enjoy watching our journey together. So Zahra, what are we doing today, girl?
Today we're gonna talk about how we're dealing with lockdowns while we paint on our little rocks.
I'm planning on painting like a little mini house and pretend that there's little fairies living inside.
I'm going to paint a sunset with sea, and maybe if there's space, I'll do a little pirate ship because I'm stealing out of here, guys. So it's our sixth lockdown. Like I think it's been the longest we've been away from each other, right?
Yeah.
Before this lockdown, we saw each other like every day.
We did, me and Zahra. Like I used to go to her house at least once or twice a week.
It feels like I lost my roommate, you guys. At first, when they announced that we were gonna go into lockdown, my reaction was like, oh, okay. I was so numb to it already. I didn't know how to feel about it anymore.
Honestly, my reaction to this lockdown was not good at all. I was like freaking out when they announced it because I don't know, I just wasn't ready. For some reason, this lockdown was really hard for me. I think it's because we got a lot of freedom, right? So I kind of got used to the freedom. We went out a lot.
Yeah.
And then I kind of got used to that. So to come back to where we started again, it's like, ugh.
It's like taking so many steps back.
Yeah. Now I'm like in a weird time where you're right, like now I'm kind of like numb to it.
Yeah, you know, I had a really weird day the other day. Like in the morning, I was like feeling so happy. Like it was like just suddenly intense happiness. And then suddenly towards the middle of the day, I can feel myself switch. And suddenly I was like super sad. Then the whole day I was just like so tired. Like, it was like that two extremes just in that small period of time. It was such a weird day, man.
Yeah.
Even when I was like in that state, I was like, whoa, what is happening to me?
Yeah, oh my god, I know what you mean. It's weird as well because like a lot of people are feeling that way as well with this lockdown.
Yeah, why? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, I think
what's
we're
going
just
on?
going crazy at this point, man.
So how have you kept yourself sane during this lockdown?
Well, number one, I have been going on walks a lot recently. Like every day, I try to get like 10,000 steps in.
Ooh, flex your steps, sister.
Yeah, man. I'm actually really proud of myself for that. Because like, I feel like I've been really useless in lockdown. So, but yeah, it's been helping me with lockdown.
I don't understand how you walk like that every day.
I also don't understand.
So how have I kept myself sane this lockdown? I think instead of keeping myself sane, I think I'm going insane. I've been doing things like I don't usually do. But like, I think one of my main priorities of this lockdown is to keep myself healthier. First of all, I'm terrible at exercising, right? But I think I found a way to keep myself healthy, and like it's a very sustainable way. Guys, I have to admit, I've been into Zumba.
Yeah!
It's a problem now. I think what Zumba really helped me realize is that one of the reasons is that I can keep myself healthy while I have fun. But the other reason, and this is where it gets dangerous, you guys. The other reason is that I think now I can dance.
You can.
I seriously think that record companies might snatch me up after this.
Okay, show us your moves then, sister.
Amigo! Are you ready?
So ready. Give it to me. Oh wow.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh,
She dancer, guys!
yeah, it's good, right, guys? guys!
Wait, I need to change this to hot, man.
Is it? Yeah, I'm getting hot too. Oh, how I've been keeping myself insane during lockdown
Yep.
is I've been rapping. Backstory. I was a little weird kid. I used to I loved writing songs in high school for all my friends, and it wouldn't make any sense. They were terrible, terrible, terrible songs. It doesn't have to make sense to everyone. To those that did make sense to, it was chef's kiss. Recently, I've just started rhyming words together, and I made this really bad rap that somehow Sophia likes.
Yes. You have to get into the field. Let's go.
So this rap is called 𝗟𝗋𝗃.
Yeah, let's go.
Ready? Hi, my name is Tasha. I'm here with my bestie, her name's Zahra. Her head's always in space higher than NASA. In this video, we in our pajama. Cause when is this lockdown gonna end? Tak sabar-sabar. Ku rindu dengan kawan-kawanku terlalu lama. So yeah, Tasha ialah nama saya. By the way, my favorite word is 𝗟𝗋𝗃. It means to go with the flow and make do with what I know. Even when the situation's against me, from my head to my toe, I make do with what I know. Yeah, I make do with what I know. Bila dorang tanya macam mana bro, aku cuma bilang 𝗟𝗋𝗃, 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 𝗟𝗋𝗃. Okay, mari sini dengar sini. I create the best of the outcome. Perfectionism habit saya tenggelam. Cincai saya lepas tu letak sikit garam. Dan ni how aku lagi tak tahu. Aku cuma 𝗟𝗋𝗃, 𝗟𝗋𝗃, 𝗟𝗋𝗃. That's it.
Guys, I'm telling you, $1 million hit there.
Did you guys expect us to do that? Rapper Tasha and dancer Toes.
Wait, you measure from our last art therapy video, it was so halal.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's true. You should make a rap for art house. Art house.
Where did it come from?
I don't know, but why won't it leave my head? That's the question.
Okay, I think if I'm gonna be honest, right? I think in this lockdown, I've cried more times than I did in any other lockdown.
Yeah.
Like what you said just now, when we were already given that freedom for so long, and then suddenly to have it taken away from us again, that was really hard, right?
Yeah, it's a big change.
So it felt like, oh, we're gonna go through this again, and we don't know when it's gonna end. For the longest time, we didn't know what was gonna happen, right? So I think it was really hard for me. I know everyone's situation is different when in lockdown, right? Especially at home. And a lot of people might feel lonely and isolated. I think for me, it's the opposite. Because my house is just so full of people, right?
Oh yeah.
And as much as I'm grateful for it, there's also challenges when it comes to having a big family. It takes so much of your energy to be around your family. I think that was what I struggled with the most, just maintaining my energy. And of course, I felt burnt out. But maybe I'm still trying to find a balance between trying to find time for myself and finding time with my family. It's still a learning process. I think in this lockdown, I'm still learning how to cope with delegating my energy for people and for myself.
That's a very important lesson to learn.
It's not an easy lesson to learn either.
Yeah.
Especially it's sensitive, right? Because it's your family.
Yeah.
But it's also important to think about it so that you don't end up hurting your relationship.
Why is it hard for you to delegate time for yourself as well as your family?
I think it's more to do with what expectations they have. I want to meet those expectations, but I also find it that meeting those expectations is taking a lot of my own energy. So if anyone's feeling the same way as I am, if you're going through this quarantine in a big family, being around your family should be something that you should be grateful for, right? But it's okay to admit that sometimes it might be hard as well, and it's understandable that it's hard for you. You're not alone, basically, because there are people out there who also feel the same way, And my advice, I guess, what's worked for me is that finding time to do something that's just for you. Try and find those little breaks in your daily life that is just for yourself. Just focus on yourself, what you need most at that point of time.
Okay, since you were really honest, I'll be really honest too. I think my lowest part of lockdown was like accepting and learning the fact that I have no idea what I want to do with my life. For me, right, anything to do with career like gives me anxiety. I hate talking about it. It's like the one thing that I don't talk to anyone about because it always stresses me out. And it's also hard because like I have like so many dreams, but at the same time, because of COVID and because of like my personal circumstances and all that, it's like constantly being put on hold or like constantly rejected at some point. I think rejection was really hard during this lockdown. Honestly, like this lockdown, I faced so much rejection, like left and right. Normally I'm good with rejection, but I think this time around it was extra hard because I feel like there was just so much pressure put on me. How did I cope with it? I cried a lot and I talked to God a lot. That helps. Going on my walks helped a lot as well. Cause like, okay, I don't tell you this right, but like most of the time when I go on my walks, I'm always crying. But it's nice because I wear a mask and like no one can see it and the tears will just be soaked up by the mask anyway. So
it's just like a split second.
Yeah. So it's like my mask is like, I got you. Oh, okay. So one time, right, I think I got overwhelmed by the immense amount of rejection that I was facing. So I decided to take myself out on a date, and that helped a lot. It was so good. So what I did was I planned it all. I was like, okay, just this one day I'm not gonna worry about anything. It was just gonna be a day for myself to focus on me and be grateful. I went to the sushi shop, got myself a lot of sushi. I packed like books, I packed journaling stuff, I packed fruits, water, a picnic blanket, and then I walked all the way to this tree near my house. As you guys will probably know from our previous video, my favorite tree. I went to that tree, I put on my picnic blanket on the ground, and I just started like eating sushi. It was the best. And the weather was amazing. It was a sunny but breezy day, right? Yeah, sunny but breezy. And when I sat at my tree, right, you know how you can see like the sun seeping through? I was just sitting there and I was like, wow. And then afterwards, I was so full from all the sushi and I just napped.
I'm so glad you did that day.
Yeah.
Like I could tell like your mood changed from that day.
Yeah, man, it was so good. I needed it so much. If you guys have like a park near your house, like do a picnic or something just for yourself. Take yourself out on a date. That's my advice for this quarantine.
Yeah.
I used to take myself out on dates all the time, and I would like invest as well because I was broke. Every time I'd get money, right, I'd be like, okay, it's either hang out with friends or take myself on a date, and I'll be like, a date for myself lah. So
but I think what's like similar in our stories, right, is that we just want a break. We just want to like have time for ourselves again, because a lot of our situations is beyond our control, right? I think what's really healing for us is that we focus on the things that we can control. We focus on the things that you know that you can have a handle on, because it makes you feel much more grounded. So if doing Zumba at 11 p.m. is my control, then I'm gonna do Zumba at 11 a.m.
Oh my god, dude, it's so good.
I know, I'm just in shock right now.
You got the chin chai skills today.
I think it's the rap. The rap helped me. Oh, dude, it actually looks so nice.
There's little like vines.
I like the vines.
Wow, dude, that's not. Oh my god. No. Ta-da. Okay, dude, we did it.
It's our rocks, guys. We rock this.
That was needed.
So that's it, guys. We are done with our little rock paintings. Okay, look at it. Yeah, that's right. I hope you learned a lot from. Oh, I hope you learned something from our little lockdown talk sesh today.
Sorry if we're like a bit weird in this one because we haven't done YouTube videos in a long time.
We haven't done this in a while. It's weird. But anyways, probably we just want to say please get vaccinated so we can finally get out of here, you guys. And enough with the lockdowns. Gosh.
And also I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of both of us and everyone who's going through lockdown right now. Like, I think one of the biggest things that I realized is that we're all really strong in our own ways, and it's really beautiful to see.
Give yourselves a pat on the back for staying strong this whole lockdown.
Yeah.
Comment how you've been coping in this lockdown.
Yes.
Or if you haven't been coping in this lockdown. Or if you've been chin-chang this lockdown. You know?
If you're going insane or you are sane, let us know.
Yeah. Thank you for catching up with us, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yes.
See
Bye,
ya.
guys.
We out.